I think you got to sacrifice everything. You got to
Mm,
sacrifice your regular lifestyle. You got to sacrifice hanging out. You got to sacrifice love life sometimes for some people.
mm,
Um, for me, I feel like that's one thing that I'm like, I'm focused on being an artist, and that's something that I love to do, or to get a job that you can kind of incorporate your artist lifestyle into. Because yeah, I
mm,
mean, that job that I worked 2 to 10 at, I actually ended up quitting that job because I'm like, well, I want to get into something more artistic. So
mm.
definitely a sacrifice of everything.
What's up, y'all? I'm Ron from around Hype.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy LilJay SoDope,
This is a 6 5 show.
and we are answering rapid fire questions. Let's get it, baby.
All right, little Jay. What are some of the misconceptions or like stereotypes that you've encountered as an artist regarding like the amount of consistency it takes and the amount of like work it takes to become an artist?
It takes a lot of work, man. For me at least, I believe it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of consistency. It's for real. You gotta give people what they want and what they're looking for. Uh, I've been in an instance where I didn't give consistency before, and you would see the numbers drop. I went from getting 7,000 plays on YouTube to getting 500, and it's like, that's due to inconsistency. So definitely consistency is a big part of the game, and a big part of life.
Yeah, yeah, real time. All right. So how do you handle these, creative blocks or periods of maybe like you're not being as consistent or maybe like you have a little bit of self?
um it comes, it happens definitely. um and it comes because the inconsistency. So what I do is I become consistent, right?
Mm,
You got to fix a problem. You got a problem. How do you fix it? You can dwell on the problem, or you can fix it. So yeah, the way I fix it is just becoming consistent and working hard and throwing on a beat and writing something, or creating some content, or doing an interview. It's just consistent work.
yeah, yeah. They say that when you don't have motivation, throw in consistency and you'll find something. You'll find something.
Yep.
All right. All right. What about or in what ways does your artistic work reflect your personal experiences and emotions related to the work?
I feel like a lot of things, and a lot of lines within my artistic work definitely show who I am as a person. A lot of things that I say within my music are things that I do or have done. I was just posting an Instagram story earlier today, and I had one of my verses in it. It says, "Get a fade from my barber every week of the month." And that's something I actually do. I got a lock in with my barber. I pay him monthly, and he cuts my hair every week. So it's yeah, these things definitely reflect who I am as a person, and my art definitely reflects who I am as a person. And it's a lot of consistency and grind that I speak within my music, and a lot of money making and boss moves and things like that I definitely incorporate into my lifestyle.
Okay, okay. What about the 2 to 10? Is that your consistent work schedule? Is
That
that some
actually
of the
used to
personal
be. That
experiences?
actually used to be. That actually used to be
Okay.
my work schedule. So that's what I'm saying. These things are real, man. These things are real. They're for real, man. I used to work 2 to 10. You can ask my old coworkers who are working 2 to 10
Okay.
with me. Those are things that I actually did. Full time job to the songs pay off is one of the lines that I have.
It's okay. Yep.
So we'll get there.
Yeah, yeah. No, real spill, real spill. What about collaboration, right? Do you think it takes more work to collaborate with someone or more work to not collaborate with someone and maybe do it solo?
I think it takes more work to collaborate with someone because a lot of different people have different insight on the person that they're working with, or the person that reaches out to them, or a different perspective on the person that reaches out to them. Um, some people can kind of be like, dust them off the shoulder. I don't really want to do work with a person like this, or
Mhm.
you can kind of get deflected. So it can take some work to do a collaboration and catch the attention of people than it is to work on your own and bust out a song on your own.
Yeah, a lot of ego in this game, a lot of ego.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you said it.
Yeah, what does one really have to like sacrifice in order of like responsibilities or maybe like opportunity costs to really put in like the work to become an artist? Talk about your sacrifices.
I think you got to sacrifice everything. You know, you got to
Yeah.
sacrifice your regular lifestyle. You got to sacrifice hanging out. You got to sacrifice love life sometimes for some people.
Yeah.
Um, for me, I feel like that's one thing that I'm like, I'm focused on being an artist, and that's something that I love to do, or to get a job that you can kind of incorporate your artist lifestyle into. Because yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, that job that I worked 2 to 10 at, I actually ended up quitting that job because I'm like, well, I want to get into something more artistic. So
Yeah.
definitely a sacrifice of everything.
Yeah. Two biggest things I think are social life and then like you said, something that allows you to have time to create in the times or the windows that you personally like to create in, right?
Right.
All right, those are the questions. Now we're about to get into some hyper tight. You ready?
Hyper tight, man. Let's get it.
Yeah. All right. So, like I said, it'll be 65 seconds on the clock. If you think something is hype, that means you think it's like a fad or like here today, gone tomorrow.
Uh,
If you think it's tight, that means you rock with it, you like with it, or you like it, or something that you just think is cool,
uh,
right? Or here to stay in the long haul, right?
okay.
It's gonna be hyper tight work edition based off the 2 to 10 single, 2 to 10 video. Go stream that now. Go run it up. LilJay SoDope, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Hyper tight. The Office, the TV show.
I like the Twitter videos, but I gotta say, my brother's gonna hate me. I'm gonna say hype.
Oh, like the Twitter videos, hate the show. Okay, 9 to 5 jobs, regular work week jobs. Hyper tight.
Hype, bro. Everybody knows that.
No 9 to 5, no 9 to 5. All right. What about AI replacing jobs? Hyper tight.
AI replacing jobs. Oh man, that's hype to me too, man. That's hype. I'm
Okay.
on a hype roll right now.
You on the hyper. All right. What about like the saying when people say, find a job you love, you'll never work a day in your life? Hyper tight.
Hype, man. I love that. I love that saying. That's great, man. Do what you love. Find something you love and do it.
All right. All right. What about the rich don't work hard? Hyper tight.
The rich work hella hard. That's hype. Man. The rich work hella hard, bro. I'm gonna be rich.
All
I work
right.
hard. I'm gonna work hard to be rich and keep working
All
hard to
right.
stay rich.
Facts, facts. Micromanagers, hyper tight.
Hype, hype, man. You can't micromanage people.
All right. Last but not least, dress codes, hyper tight.
Hype, bro. Let me wear what I want to wear.
Let me wear what I want to wear. LilJay SoDope, hyper tight, work edition. That's all the questions I got for you. I appreciate you rolling through, my guy. This has been another episode of the 6 5 Show. Anything you want to say to people?
Hey, man. Shout out to 6 5 Show. Shout out for them having me, man. It's been a pleasure being here and being a part of this. And let's get it, man. 6 5 Show. LilJay SoDope. Love.
Signing out. It's peace and love, everybody.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.